Good morning or good afternoon or good evening whenever you're watching it. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like in the winter time my skin just like retracts, and like no matter how much water I drink, it'll never be as like glowy or as smooth or as moisturized as it would have been in the summer. I get dry patches all around my face, all around my body. My eczema kicks in. Like my skin just can't handle winter. I don't know. It's probably because I'm from Turkey and I'm just like used to the sun and the vitamin D all the time. It's sunny right now in London, so like I'm not gonna complain too much, but still it misses that little bit of plump in the winter time. So I've been trialing a lot of new products to see what would work based on my skin, what would keep it moisturized, what would just make it look alive. And I found, I think, a few key products that really work and that really do keep my skin moisturized no matter how cold and windy it is outside. So if you're ready, let's get started. The first thing that I've been adding onto my routine is this Vichy Mineral 89 Daily Booster Plumping. I think I would call it a serum, but it's not as thick as a serum. So I've been adding this under my daily moisturizer, which I never used to do, because even like my daily moisturizers, I used to think, oh, they're enough, or like they're like heavy enough. But adding something like adding that extra layer in between like your cleanser, your really like cleansed skin, and your moisturizer has been making so much difference for me. And this especially is a plumping and fortifying layer in between that just makes your skin look a bit more like plump and a bit more alive than it really would have. Like the moisturizer is really good for my skin to not like stay dry, but this is really good to add that little bit of a plump underneath. So I've been using this underneath my daily moisturizer and it's been working wonders. If you have really oily skin and you don't know what moisturizer to use, this is so light that I would recommend using it as your daily moisturizer. Like if you don't struggle with dry skin, which then I don't know why you would have clicked on this video, but if you are and you want a really, really light moisturizer, then check this one out. I feel like I'm gonna love this one in the summer as well, because in the summer my skin just doesn't need any moisturizer, but I know that I need to keep it hydrated. So this is such a good like in between like moisturizer and a non-moisturizer water-based product. Some days I just like look at my skin and I'm just like, okay, you're just not having it today, are you? So in the evenings I've been loving to use the Ren Evercalm overnight recovery balm. So what this is a balm, and you would think that it comes in a really small pot, but a little bit of product goes a long way. It's like a jelly type of product, but when you spread it all around your face, it kind of turns into oil and then it turns into water. And I use this right before I go to bed. I'll probably use this like maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and it will really like add that extra layer of like moisture and extra layer of almost like oil that you know that your skin needs, but no product will give it to it. So if you would want something more of like an overnight solution, then definitely do check this one out. And it's really practical because it's tiny. Talking about the evening routine, I've also been loving the Sunflower Essence Merveilleuse. I use it every night as instead of like a moisturizer in the evening, I'll use this face oil. And it apparently also is proven to make you fall asleep faster, like, which is always a good added benefit to your skincare routine. But this smells really good, and it really does. Like I put 2 or 3 drops of it. It doesn't. So the thing I really like about this product is that it doesn't make your skin oily. Like a lot of oils will just be pure oil, and the next morning you'll just wake up, it'll be oily, and then you'll wash it off, and then it wouldn't have given you any moisture. That's what I've been seeing with a few oils that I've been using. But this one's a dry oil, so it really does, like, your skin absorbs it without like releasing so much oil on your face. It'll just be the right amount of natural oils. And the content of the Sunflower products are 100% like certified organic. So if that is something that matters to you in your skincare routine, then definitely do check this one out and their other products out. I've mentioned a few other products from them that I really liked in my previous video, which I'll link here and in the description below, so you can check it out, because they've probably been in my like top 3 2018 favorite skincare brands. And I've got a really good hydrating skin mask from Vichy here, and it's the Lift Active Hyaluronic Mask. This has hyaluronic acid in it, and if you've ever used hyaluronic acid in your face, then you know all the wonders that hyaluronic acid can do to your skin. I don't need to go much into detail. It's quite light, like it's not one of those like moisturizing masks that like you're dreading to have in your face because it just feels so heavy. This is so light. It says apply it on a clean face, leave it on for 5 minutes. Don't rinse it off, but take it off with a damp cloth. I actually leave it on, like if I really want to do it like a long time, I'll just leave it on for overnight, or I'll leave it on for like 15 or 20 minutes until the product is actually gone. I've talked a lot about the face, but I know that it's not only our face that suffers from it, it's also our body. My body just crackles, like it's just like, literally the only way I can describe what my skin does in the winter is comparing it to a turtle that just like retracts to its house and just never comes out, and just like it's like, okay, I'm not coming out until the sun's out. So I need to really be on it a lot more than I need to be on it during the summertime. Have you ever heard of dry brushing? Because if you haven't, it literally might change your life, especially this time around. I dry brush every day before shower for about 3 minutes. And so you're supposed to dry brush towards your heart. So if you're doing your legs, you're supposed to brush only up in upwards like motions. And then if you're doing your arms, you're supposed to brush towards your heart. So like up the waist, and then your stomach, you like do circles. I'll put an article down below that like explains exactly how you're supposed to be doing it. But dry brushing not only exfoliates your skin and leaves you with baby soft skin after every shower, it's also really good for cellulite, circulation, and for your lymph nodes, I don't know, for lymphatic drainage as well, because it really gets in those like nose, like things that are like all like scrambled together, and then it opens them up for better circulation. So I've been really liking this, and I've also been able to release toxins from my body thanks to this. And after this, so I do it dry. I don't put, you can put oil on it. A lot of people I know put oil on it, but if you really want to get the full like dry brushing effect, just do it on dry skin with a dry brush, and then shower. And after the shower, I've been loving this CeraVe moisturizing cream. I've mentioned a smaller version of this, but since then, in my last video, but since then I've upgraded to the full on like pot, because this is what my skin needs in the winter. It works wonders if you have skin that's prone to eczema, because instead of like using skin thinning creams, you can use this one. And it's also really good just for all over moisture. It's a quite thick cream, but compared to the other thick creams I've used, I found that it does get absorbed a lot faster. And it is fragrance free, non-comedogenic, and hypoallergenic. So if you have really sensitive skin, then this is a brand to go for, and they're really, really affordable. Dry skin, eczema prone skin, allergic skin. So yeah, that's how I deal with my really dry skin in the winter time. Let me know some of your products. I would love to like discover some new skincare bits that might help this out. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!